Sullivan will press down, be like 1, 2, 3, and then I'll throw his hands up in the air and be like, "Outsiders, yeah!"
Outsider.
Woo.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Alright.
Oh Jesus.
All right, cluck bell, and they'll just gotta do like finger guns at them, and I'll be like, "Let's go, boys! We got some plants to go garden."
You know, like as they're walking off, Ren's just gonna look to Aeon. You know, I'm kind of worried about them. You know, we tend to be the ones that stop them from doing stupid things. So I'm a bit worried. Should we have gone?
I'm fucking excited for this. Oh boy.
You are picking the
God.
one that seems to be a little bit.
Nat 20.
Oh.
As
We
you
ain't boys, we're gnolls.
as you say this, someone kind of looks you up and down, but definitely sees it as very friendly. Looks at your facial structures, looks at how you position your body, and looks at the upright hand. And you kind of think in this moment, wait, does he even know what I'm going for? And as it does, it's kind of bow and just solid high five. This furred, clawed hand just kind of grasps and slaps against yours.
Sullivan looks like a kid on Christmas morning.
Oh, why?
The other two kind of look to each other and then put up their hands as well.
He'll give high fives all around. And the whole time, he's just saying, "Cluck Val," and he's just like smiling ear to ear.
Gorbo and Ringaton, the one goes to you as well and kind of high five.
I swear.
And you're just like, what the
guys
fuck
come
is
back with
happening?
me.
I'll be fine.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire and shoots a fireball.
Hellfire! Just start quoting all the Red Dead fucking guys. I'm gonna die. Help me.
Oh, I got shot. Help me. Help
The Outsiders
Ah.
versus Dutch's gang.
You.
You. It's so fucking dumb.
Let me roll damage then. That's good. It's 7 points of damage, so go ahead and roll what you need to.
It says the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 8. So I don't think I even have to roll because that
Okay.
plus 8.
So you guys watch as this first
Just
missile
fucking have one hand under
goes
the
out
thing, other
towards
hand
Sullivan, and Sullivan just looks over his shoulder and just with a quick motion and catches it midair, seconds from his little inches from his eye. Anything else you want to do?
I will use a key point to do a ranged attack on the one behind me, kind of behind me.
Okay, so as he catches it, he moves in a very quick motion, moves his head out of the way, and there's this glow around his fingertips and, you know, his hand that kind of goes up through his knuckles. As Sullivan, you take the momentum of this thing firing through the air and go with it. As you kind of windmill your arm around, just not losing momentum and just fling it right back. So, I'm not even going to roll damage. The first missile, as you guys just get peppered once again, just all of them impacting, you can feel just blood rush down from all parts of wounds in your body. Ringaton, you look and you watch as two careen towards your direction, one impacting right in the center of the crystal. Oh, go ahead.
Can I say something right before I fall from this?
Go for it.
He looks over to Sullivan and Gorb, and he looks just mainly at Sullivan and says,
I'm sorry about it, your knee.
No, dude.
That better not be
And
your last fucking words, I swear to
"That's my
God.
last."
This
That's
large
it.
thorny protrusion just impacts right into his chest, right where the crystal is, and you watch there's just this leak of all this arcane sparks and energy just kind of flows out as all the runes
Split the party.
and Ringaton, your body just falls backwards. Staff rolling out of your hand. Ringaton, from your view, is just a dark suit of armor, no light emanating from him.
A little bit on like each, and then like half the healing.
I'll say whatever you choose, there will be effects, but this is your choice in the moment where you want to put it.
So I only get to choose one.
You get to choose one.
Crystal.
You're pouring in the crystal?
Yeah.
Alright, just looking at it, you're like, you have no idea what the fuck you're looking at, but this strange implant within his chest that a lot of his magical energy flows from, cracked and just currently bleeding, this essence that's kind of drifting up into the air. In this moment, you're like, this has to be it, and you uncork the bottle and you dump it. Go ahead and roll the healing.
Oh, thank the fucking Lord.
Right now, it's looking over in your direction.
Okay.
Didn't I have advantage on it regardless?
You do have advantage. Yeah.
That's all I could do with with what I had, man. I'm just trying.
No, dude, you're fine. I'm
they're
thoroughly
looking
enjoying
at you though. Two of them are looking at you.
Okay.
Corbo, at the top of your
Yes.
turn, you take 5 points of piercing damage, just from being wrapped up.
Oh boy.
Are you still good?
Yeah, I'm still kicking.
All right. What is your turn? You have your action, your bonus action.
I'm gonna
Think
try
this
to.
through. Think this through, please, dude. I'm begging you.
It looks like you did a pretty good amount of damage to it with your one hit, but it's up to you.
Well, you know
I'm
what?
never leaving
One of
your
us is
side.
going
I'm
down,
never
and it's
leaving
not
your
gonna be
side
fucking
ever
Gorbo.
again.
Gorbo's gonna.
I was gonna say, look through your kit, make sure you know all of your abilities,
God damn it.
Eh?
whatever you want to do.
Once again, splitting the party's a bad idea.
Yeah. Alien.
Brandon said he's never leaving our sides again.
And now look at him.
Keep Riggington on
Yeah.
the leash like a dog.
Yeah. He's
Good
like,
job.
come on, everybody, we're going to stick together.
I am
Just,
so happy.
just like an hour ago, we were fucking tooting songs on the back road,
Playing dubstep.
Mississippi, and now we're
Cluck 2? Cluck 2?
yeah, and now we're
How it
fucking
goes.
now we're fighting for our literal lives.
Okay, so you're just turning and just beelining out. That one is going to get an attack of opportunity against you.
Come on,
That
bring it
one's
on. I'm ready.
Does
Kill
have
me.
advantage against you.
Come on, do it now.
It's a 5 and a 3. So there's a total of 10 to hit. That's the rolls I'm used to on my side.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going with Sullivan. I'm just
Okay.
following wherever he's going at this point. As he's
So you
pushing me.
get there with 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
Alright. And you blast that one away. Anything for your bonus action?
No, I'm just running.
Alright. That's in a Brigand's turn, and I'll come back to the top with the blights, with the spawn and
Well,
the
he can
Lord's turn.
hit Gorbo still. 5, 10,
The
15,
spawn.
20, 25. He can.
Still focused on you, Gorbo. Is once again gonna run
Jesus.
25
tell
feet
me
up
he's
to get
gonna-
behind you. And
Oh
it's gonna
my
make another
God!
claw attack against you with advantage.
With advantage? Oh, reckless attack.
It's a natural 20.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Away right now.
I will tell you one thing. This thing seems to have some sort of natural armor. That it's not the easiest to penetrate either.
He has a suit of bark. Yeah, speaking of which, could you like make bark arm?
And then it gets more
You
when
guys-
I'm trying to be cautious.
If you guys live this, I'll give you anything.
I'll give you.
Like, can I like
I'm
gonna
skin?
hold- hey,
Can I
Matt,
skin that
Matt,
tree?
do
This
we?
thing will have the strongest relic in the game.
I'm getting that
I
on
just wanna let you
recording
know.
right now because I am
I just
recording.
want to let you know, this does not look good. It's looking grim. 8 points of damage.
Yes.
As you kind of approach from behind, slanking out behind that tree, and you just lob it. It penetrates the back of its shoulder plates, and you watch Sullivan as the point of the javelin is sticking out its front, and there is just a stream of ichor that's just dripping down now, slopping onto the floor, kind of hitting your shoulder. This thing's looking hurt. Very
Yes.
I'm
Bring
just-
it home, Bringington, bring it home,
I'm
hurt.
just
Bring it
gonna
in, it's
say,
your turn.
bring it home.
like,
Oh god.
my
So,
muscles
The
are
needles
so
on
tense.
this thing are flaring at its back.
Oh man, I'm using all my energy up. I'm gonna use another first level chromatic orb fire.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
I'm gonna fucking scream. I'm
Okay.
gonna scream. Please be a net 20. I will fucking donate to this bot if it's a net 20. Please.
Oh god, here we go.
Please.
And
No!
it misses.
Oh my god. It's alright. It's alright.
I guess I'll just look at Sullivan and just.
I'm sorry.
And then that's it. That's my turn.
I now need you to make another death saving throw.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
It's not 2 though, it's not a critical.
That's a 15, so I succeed.
Okay, so you have 1 fail and 1 success.
God damn it, man.
Gorbo, it is your turn.
Please.
This thing
Gorbo.
looks hurt. It looks bad.
Gorbo was not even gonna hesitate.
This will be legendary.
What are you doing?
Murder it.
Gorbo, do it!
Once.
Be the barbarian I know you can be.
This would be the time where the bot comes in with a nat 20 because it hasn't rolled a nat 20 in a while.
So, Rigaton or Gorbo, what are you rolling here? Are you rolling regular or reckless?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. Nick,
Think hard about this.
I mean, and
Roll on its back.
how hurt is it look?
It looks very bad. It looks super hurt.
Reckless!
I'm just gonna have to go for it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Go ahead and make your first attack. Keep in
Oh,
mind, you
please.
saw as you attack this thing, you take a bit of damage from it.
Thank you.
22.
22? Go ahead and roll damage.
Please,
Oh, please let it be high.
14.
14!
How do you want to do this?
Yes! Goodness
Oh my
Gorbo, you did it! You did it, Gorbo!
The absolute mad laugh.
Of course the barbarian does it too.
It's
ironic.
not over yet, guys.
Oh,
Gorbo,
no.
how do you want to do this?
Of course.
It spreads out and the energy courses through. Ringington, you slowly start to blink your eyes open again, and Gorbo, the snaking pattern of the repair starts to trickle out, and he is still horribly beaten and bruised, but you watch as the crystal begins to flash up and glow. Runes, dim, but lit. And he's conscious.
Now, question: could I make a perception check to just like see if there's anything else going on
Sure.
around us, just to make sure like we're okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make a perception.
Oh, god damn it!
You look around, just take a minute. You can hear Rigaton's metal form start to shift and sit upright. But beyond that, it's, from what you can tell, it's quiet.
Okay.
There is a bit of fire burning, and it's slowly starting to catch up behind you now, but
Is it burning on the dance floor?
it'll start to, yeah.
I'm gonna die
I'm
because of
sorry.
that.
Gorbo, it's the end of your turn, Ringaton.
Now we're
you.
gonna. I mean, I would rather roll with advantage, have that extra little bit of hope in getting Sullivan up, because if he
Ringaton.
makes the next one, then we could on the next right after him.
Yes, yeah. Ringaton, are you okay with that?
Yes,
That plan?
I am okay
Okay.
with this.
So you're holding your action, you're just preparing yourself to help Gorbo. You're taking the help action, essentially.
Okay.
Um,
Maddie, I'm telling you,
that's gonna
this
end your
always
turn.
happens.
Sullivan,
it's always one
another
death
death saving
save,
throw.
one success, and then a nat 1.
As you guys just watch as Sullivan's blood is just...
That's a fail.
Ooh.
Ugh.
The
No,
blood
not
is...
one then.
So that is 2 fails, 1 success. Comes back to Gorbo's turn.
They got
Gorbo,
any healing
what are you doing?
potions?
I don't.
in this moment, you're just looking over him, and there are just so many wounds. So many piercing just spots all over his body, and there's just... You just don't know where to start. And you start to attempt to pull out some bandages and just try to stem the bleeding, but it's just not enough.
What a way to fucking end the night.
Ringington, you used your held action. It comes back to your turn. You have your action if you want to try.
I'm gonna try. It's the only thing we can do at this point.
One final
Go
push.
ahead and roll a d20.
Listen,
One-
don't
just-
feel bad.
just-
Don't feel bad if you
okay.
mess it up. It wasn't meant to be. If you mess it up.
This isn't how
Alright.
this is supposed to go.
Before I push this enter key.
One d20 plus whatever your medicine is.
That's it.
That's it.
What's your medicine?
One
modifier?
single roll.
Alright. A 5.
No.
Dude, it's
Come
the
on.
bot. It's the fucking bot. It's
Can I like pull out my fucking dice and re-roll?
You can always use your dice after.
Ooh. Could I? Never mind. Never mind.
It is an action to try to administer aid. Ringington,
it's fucking bot, dude.
in this
Yep.
moment, there are so many conflicting feelings from what you have been experiencing from all this, and you just shut down on the one key aspect that would aid you here: how a human body works.
Oh,
Dude, I want to cry.
I don't
I'm
feel
gonna
good.
cry.
Can I say one final thing as I'm slipping
No.
away?
As Sullivan?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just, it's very, very faint. You're barely audible. But the two of you, since you're hunched over his corpse, you can hear it. You just hear, "For the outsiders."
Fuck you.
Oh god.
Smile across his face. And that was the last breath.
Oh. Riggington has his hands over his face, like he's crying, but he can't. Like he can't believe what his robotic eyes are seeing at this point.
Gorbo's walking off the way you came with Sullivan in tow.
I guess he's thinking about just staying in the fire and just keep going until everything's just gone, but he's just gonna shoot one more off into the sky, I guess, and just walk and follow Gorbo very slowly, head hung low.
Okay. Just
Can
one
Gor-
finer. Go ahead.
Can Gorbos kind of sing like a little somber military song in honor of his fallen?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So Gorbo's gonna do that in the way.
Say it
Because
again?
I don't. So Gorbo's gonna be doing that on the way back because I don't know any off the top.
Okay, so you're just slowly singing to yourself, just out of honor, keeping them close to your chest and protected, but you definitely want to get out of here as you can hear the blaze growing behind you and Rigating kind of sauntering up next to you as both of you guys make your way out of the Dahlmas Pines. Feel the chest. Still. No breath.
His eyes go wide, and just for a moment, his mind flashes back. He's gonna flash back to a past memory. Him in a house, climbing out of and seeing two adult tiefling bodies just on the floor, just blood everywhere, cuts, and they're looking horror. No, Nick can't, not again.
It just repairs the flesh. It does not do anything beyond. So his body's cleaner, but his soul's gone.
At this point, I'm seriously struggling to fight back tears just at his face.
Ren's already crying.
Gorbo's just gonna sad. Go on. No, you go first.
He's gone.
Okay. You guys keep an eye out, just looking around and keeping the usual tabs. You go past the Mary Moss as it is on the road. You look over at the place where your adventure together first began. You continue down the street and look just to see if you notice anybody particular that you recognize, and you guys are very certain that you don't. Not at this moment, but you do continue on, and from the Parchwood Way, when it breaks out into the main city or town, it's just still a straight head forward. Now, it seems like people have been here. The pit of water that seemed to have bones and just refuse thrown into it, that very dirty water, seems all cleared out, and it's just left alone. The campsite and the stools are all gone. The Moon Mistress's chair and all that is gone. Her setup with the cauldron in the center, it's all gone. It just seems bare now. However, this is your property. Sullivan's property, but doesn't belong to anyone else but him, so...
You hear a ghostly figure, "Get the fuck off my land."
Damn kids.
You guys watch as Ring kind of clasps her hand after all of you placed it and back away. Ring kind of clasps her hand and begins a very sweet but short prayer. And as the prayer kind of leads off, she looks up to across each of you, and then looks even higher up to the sky. And as the sun now completely sets, the last thing you see is Rin pulling her finger upwards, and this very, very bright blue glow from her tip. As she just kind of starts to inscribe within the air, kind of leaves this blue trace of energy as a kind of stroke after stroke, almost like a calligraphy in the air above her, and then it fades. And you guys think, interesting. However, her gaze is still much upward. Her gaze is just up into the sky. Follow her gaze and look up. Written within the clouds, using the very essence of the clouds, just as to the outsiders.
Still tearing up aliens in denial, seeing that.
And now the sun completely sets. Sullivan was warned, and I just recommend keeping that in the back of your mind that he's now endured there, but she's now his watcher.
Yeah, Alion's gonna get this hard look in his eyes and says, well, if the Moonweaver wants to do anything to his body, he's gonna have to go through me and the rest of us.
I don't mean it as any forewarning or boding
Yeah.
incoming danger, but it's just something to keep in mind. I think you did a right choice, and I will keep it in mind. I will keep visitors from the island.
I mean, if someone wants to pay their respects to him, none of us are gonna object.
Are you guys staying in Drina? Or are you continuing on?
No, we still have business over in Turst Fields, and
Eyes land on you, Rin.
Keeping yourself busy as always, I see, sister.
Rin.
And that is where we're gonna stop.
Oh, dude, I thought it was gonna be fucking Yorona, and I was just gonna rage immediately.
Yeah,
Yorna?
Is it gonna play?
Yeah, I'm playing Yorna now, guys.
Play Yorna after fucking-
I knew it. God damn.
God
it.
damn.
Sullivan,
Ricky
I
intended to
want
cast
that.
level 2 fucking fire, like level 2
It's a
fire.
horrible
Immediately.
frenzy.
God.
Blast!
You see him?
Blast!
Pet and Ollie turns to look at you with a cocky smile. And that is where we'll stop.
God damn. My voice is
That was fucking something.
Yeah.
I am so sorry, everybody. I did not expect
Cut the music, please.
my
Yes,
heart.
sir.